Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're going to be watching this. My name remains Rotimi Daniels. This is yet another one that I would beseech that you listen to with a level of conscience and also without sentiment. Some people have concluded that it is because of money that this guy is talking and everything. Look at me, I'm already at work. The little I'm making at my work, I am okay, I'm contented, I'm satisfied to the extent that I can even dish out some money to people who need to eat. I might not be able to buy clothes. I might not be able to help you with burial. I might not be able to help you with birthday. But hunger is what I cannot stand. Okay? Because let me go and wash. I don't wear clothes. I don't wear... I don't do parties. Okay? Now, why am I talking again in this video? You know, it is one thing that some of you will say that, or I've agreed that the excesses of these so-called men of God, it has gotten to a height that they are pushing so many people out of Christian religion. The excesses of these affairs and the wickedness pushing so many people out of the Islamic movement. And the Babalari was the wicked Onishegun, the Adamushes. It is only the Yahoo boys which we are going to be having live video on later, as we will schedule. The wickedness is even hindering so many people from accepting Isheshe, because people just want to believe that they can serve God in one way or through one way or the other. Unfortunately, so many of you are not seeing the direction of things now, that people are just coming out. Some are not bold enough to say it, that they don't even believe again that God exists. And this is the primary reason why some of us started showing these agitations and putting out this liberation movement since almost about 5-6 years now. How are you going to sit down under the men who claim that they started speaking in tongues in pamphlets, and yet you can't ask questions? The same men who lie to you that they have not gone to hospital for so long, yet under their roof, there are so many medications you may find there. How would you sit down under a man who claims that somebody scratched his face off a pamphlet and the person went blind? Or you want to talk about another one who says one of his sons left, disappeared from one airport into the country, into another country, you know, and all these lies. Then their greatest scheme master will say that he drinks tea with God, he drove on, and all these lies. What exactly do you think we have done to this generation? What exactly do you think will become of the coming generations that are looking at us, watching everything we're doing? Or you're going to tell me about a generation of pastors who make you feel that they have more rights and they have more control over you than your own biological parents, and you comfortably sit down under such men to listen to what exactly? If not because some of us, quote me anywhere, if not because so many of us have had this lovely foundation about the fact that there is one God somewhere whose expression can be best given in love and humanity. If not because we have been well grounded in the existence of one power that is not limited to Christianity, Islamic, Isheshe, or any other religion outside Nigeria, that God can never be described by all these useless books and rhetorics and narrations. He is more beyond, he is beyond that. Unfortunately, these men have have destroyed a whole generation, and even the coming generation are running in that direction of lies. Now, in the Bible that you people read, it was seen over and over again that the people who claim they were prophets will always stand up to go and warn the politicians, or the politicians will always run, the kings will always run after them. Currently, the Nigerian government removed subsidy on electricity and electricity supply and some other things, yet subsidizing pilgrimage. And our religious leaders who are filled to bursting open cannot say, no, yes, you are religious leaders, but how can we sit down when the people are suffering and the only thing we can tell them is to come and pray? You have made a whole generation of people to be, I can't even describe the situation of things now. If we call so many of your followers mad people, Jayopa, we wouldn't have said too much. I see the comments under my post every day and I weep. I am telling you the truth, that pastors will be telling housewives that they have control over them sexually than their husbands. Yet, you people will tell the youth, thou shalt not socket before marriage. If we consider the evil that you men are doing, the evil that you perpetrate, you use your mouth to tell us that there is heaven and hell. What about your actions that are saying that the life just goes in cycle? One generation goes, another one comes. How do we begin to attend to these problems that you people have created? We're going to be speaking more on a live video which I will schedule later. My name has not changed. Rotimi Daniel singing on the Ireo.